I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defence? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Watch Dogs Legion, where I, as smart as I am, actually jumped down, which is maybe a teensy little bit of a problem, obviously not, so I'm not going to jump down, and we do some nice little hacking with this spider bot here. So what is then going to be next is the big question. I have
Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Alright. Select your first operative. Alright. I will actually, guys, go as a male. Obviously. And I'm going to go with this guy. I don't know, he looks quite nice. Welcome to the Resistance. Howard Rowe will be the first member of your DedSec team. Continue growing your team by recruiting new members. Alright. Not going into his bio, obviously. I think that would be, well, arguably maybe a little bit of, well, I don't know. Is gaming a waste of time? Is going into gaming a waste of time? I don't know. That obviously everyone has to decide for themselves. I do enjoy this loading screen, to be honest with you, although I think about cutting it out in later episodes, not in this one obviously, but could be for the episode. Who wants to see in the Let's Play actually a loading screen? Okay, we then...
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Okay, I need to obviously get a little bit... Okay, the driving is weird, I have to say. I think it is really, really weird, but well, maybe driving on the wrong side of the road is not the best thing to do. And obviously our car is damaged. That is the important part here. What I think is a little bit weird that we don't have the way to where we need to go actually marked on. Let's see, do we? Okay, that was obviously wrong. Current location, can I set? Okay, details. This is the mission description. Okay. We don't really have, like in GTA, for example, a thing guiding us on the road. That is not that cool, I think. But, well, I'll hopefully, if I can get used to the driving physics, then I will get used to that as well. To just following the map and don't have a real indication marked on the map where to go. But, well. Okay, I just want to park here. What can we do with him? Okay, we can just distract him. That does not matter.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
A manual override to the secret entrance? If I get to hack some nodes later, I'm gonna geek out.
Okay, that obviously does not matter. Unlock and... That I can't unlock. Ah, okay, that is missing. And now I can actually rotate or unlock this one. And of course we need to rotate. And then I can unlock.
I'll see you downstairs later then.
Alrighty, and here we are. Open up and...
Look at that. Abracadabra.
Okay, then we need to...
Anyone here? Where are the lights at?
Power up the safe house. That will do. And we need to restart DedSec. Okay, that will do. Obviously no one is here, but we have our first base of operations, so to say. I can't walk quicker. That is a little sad, but well, nonetheless, that's a nice PC.
No
DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll... Seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
No, not that. Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we are alright. Man, go quicker. The going around like that is not very cool. Okay, we have found a floppy disk and
Needed.
okay, I ain't sure if I'm in the future I'm actually going to go through all of them items. But not for now. I just want progress in. Well, we are still at the beginning, so I'll do it slowly. Well, not slowly. Of course, slowly would be reading all that stuff out. Okay, wardrobe item, a mask, neat.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database. Use archives and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
All good question, but if DedSec didn't do the bombings, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton... Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Holy shit. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
These days, DedSec's about as well loved as a French football team. This shit is so cool, but, well, it's kind of a massive risk.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Who am I kidding? Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Alright, so let's then see
Now,
what
it
our...
would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
I just want to say, let's see what our first mission is. Okay, tech upgrades. Tech points can be found throughout London. Use them to purchase tech upgrades. Purchase tech in the tech menu to obtain and upgrades weapons and hacks. Equipping tech to change an operator's weapon or gadget. Use the edit function in the team menu. Purchase tech is available to all operatives. Okay, that's neat. Alrighty, so I can choose here. What is that? Augmented reality cloak to render the wearer invisible and break line of sight. Okay, good. Here we are. So the first things we have, data for now is irrelevant. Okay, and we need to edit gadget. Let's equip this one. And the weapons, we only have one. That is non-lethal. Alright, skin. Oh, okay. Okay, they need to be bought. Well, anyhow.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
I think we look just fine. I'll go with actually this one. Why not? But I will
You've got
just...
all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Nice one. That's it.
I hope I do remember all of them punches. The thing is...
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes.
I am not certain how often we are actually going to be in close combat fights. Okay, then let's take her down. We, of course, need to do some dodging where we need. And now we can use all of our skills to actually bring her down, so to say. Come on. But she dodged as well, alright. Neat. And that should be all of that.
Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant! I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Okay, so we... Well, all is on our shoulders. Fair enough. We are going to be a fair lot. Well, I don't even know what I want to say. Will do. So we know the basics. Car driving, I think, is still a little bit weird. Or, well, maybe not still, but I don't like the car physics by now. Maybe we are getting used to that later or sooner.
Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
totally right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
All right, yeah, that doesn't sound scary at all. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
All right, then. Light a spark. The mission is called. Let us actually see missions available. And okay, show on map. Okay, so we are theoretically going in the right direction. I would still like to take a look on
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckled boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
I guess so too, so let's then do that. Although I think that was not the thing we want to go after by now, but well. Wasn't that smart? So that obviously is the weird part in going by motorcycle, although I really have to say, maybe, I mean, we are just at the beginning, no? I am not used to the physics. It always takes me a little bit of time, but I have to say I think it is weird to drive the vehicles right here. At least the steering seems to be, I don't want to say off, but it doesn't feel so great. But whoa. As I said, maybe over time I'm going to get used to it, and then it is a little bit, so to say, easier to use. So we are nearly at the location. Okay, and I of course effed up there immensely. I mean, effing, oh my goodness, the second time in a, not in a row, but you know what I mean. That is so bad. This is crap. Then at least we have had some revenge there. Very good. Please don't hit me. I just want to get off here.
Hey, good news. I just scratched off my Albion propaganda bingo card. Guess they don't want us forgetting who's in charge, right?
There's going to be that much less once you're done here. Let's give Camden a break from these eyesores.
Piss easy. I got this.
Okay, good. So let's then... Okay, I just realized this is in games what I don't really like. And I'm now talking about PlayStation games. I guess that is going to be the same thing in Xbox games or any other console games, that basically sometimes controls differently, which is theoretically fine, but I don't like it that, for example, the handbrake is on circle in this game, or riding the cars It would be so fine if there would be a definite standard in where or
If
which
you hijacked
is
that scissor lift, you could use it to access the rooftop.
reloading and everything, if that would be standardized and every game would actually have the same reloading mechanic, for example. Well, not mechanic, I guess reloading mechanics every game has, but I'm just talking about the controls there. But well. Okay, got some nice tech points. They obviously are going to be very, very important to upgrade our character over the course of this wonderful game. Can I hijack? Okay, we need physical contact. Can I? How do I? Okay, it's actually quite easy. Well, sometimes thinking actually is really, really needed. Can I? Okay, goodness. So we are very, very sporty. That is quite nice. Or agile. Okay, so this was just a challenge. It was not really a mission.
Yes, nicely done. That'll get people's attention. Let them know someone is standing up to Albion. Light the spark that they can stand up to.
If nothing else, it'll relieve their eye strain.
What now?
You need to steal information about Albion's plans. That'll give us what we need to really put the hurt on their operations.
Will do, will do, will do. So let's then already go for the next to the next location. Although, guys, I am honest with you here, we won't actually do that in this episode, since we are already at the end. But guys, that right now brings us already to the end of this episode, and you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please, guys, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode tomorrow. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.